Is when you're going to want to think very cognitively here about, how does your body feel? If you've got to be out in this kind of weather, you really need to be paying attention to that kind of thing here today. In the meantime, here's some of the flooding rain that had been dousing those areas you guys mentioned a moment ago, still really coming down heavily across parts of Ohio and the Great Lakes just in general. So we are too going to end up with some scattered showers and thunderstorms later on this afternoon, and especially this evening. But in the meantime, the heat, of course, continues to be our big story. We're looking at future feels like values starting at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. it already feels like the low 90s in Philly and points south of that. Can only go up from there, right? Come say noontime, 1 o'clock. Here we go with the triple-digit territory here. When you start to see the pinks and the magentas showing up on a future feels like map, you know it's going to be very, very steamy, and that's the story right through the peak of the afternoon. Now, there is a frontal boundary dropping in, so even though it's 9 p.m. and it still feels like it's almost 90 degrees in the city, there's some easing up of this that's going to take place over the course of time. The other thing you've got to keep in mind, if you are trying to, maybe run some errands here today, do not leave anyone, any pet, or any granola bar that you don't want to melt on your windshield in the car, because it takes all of 10 minutes in the kind of heat we're talking about to feel like 114, and in just a short 30 minutes, 129 is the actual inside temperature of your vehicle. It's its own little greenhouse that you'd have in the parking lot. Now, poolside, it's a great day for this, but again, listen to your body, take care, and lather on the sunblock. It'll feel like 100 degrees plus, as we just showed you. The UV index, as you might imagine, is really high. Tomorrow, a break from the heat, but not from the storms. That's, again, you've got a clash that takes place in the atmosphere because of the storms moving through. At least the heat gets drawn back. And then the weekend, deep breath, Misha.